FIFA World Cup quarterfinals, England against France. England, 9 goals to allowed during the group. England have scored 12 goals and allowed 2. En route to facing off against Lionel Messi in the final, we can see this happen against former Juventus player Didier Deschamps. Lionel Messi is Dimachi 132. When the Lions take a 1-0 lead against France, England would have scored 13 total goals for the entire World Cup, allowing 2 when it's 1-0 England. Against the Juventus player, Didier Deschamps played with Juventus as a manager. It is the 13th goal against the defending champions. The defending champs go down. We have a new champion, Argentina, winning the World Cup for the first time since the 13th World Cup. So, Lionel Messi, very significant to see him in action. Past rematches, head to head. It is England that has won 17 games. It is England that's going to win the 18th game against France during the 18th participation of the World Cup for Argentina, with the final on the 18th day of the month on 9-day numerology, December the 17th of 2022. That is 9-day numerology. December 18th is the day of the final. 9-day numerology. So, new winner. England's going to win for the 18th time in their history against France. Prior meetings, last time England made it to a final, they defeated France 1966. 1982, last meeting in the World Cup, England defeated France. Interesting enough, France were coming off a match against Poland in that World Cup. France lost to England in the group stage. France ended up playing a third place match against Poland in that World Cup. We can see the 23rd loss for Didier Deschamps. His 23rd. In final loss occurring, England, you see right here, 2-0, 3-1. That's 5-1. That's 5-1 over France. England are going to go 3-0 against France in the World Cup, because it is England that is the match of 30, going 3-3 against France. Argentina go 3-3 in the final when they defeat England. Gareth Southgate winning for the 50th time, remaining at 13 losses, winning for the 15th time against Les Bleus. Let's see what that equals. Les Bleus is Dimachi 23. The Blues, 23rd loss for Didier Deschamps, ending his time as manager, and then we can bring on the Zinedine Zidane speculation. Les Bleus is Dimachi of 95 and 23, his 23rd loss as manager in his career. So that 13 goal, 2 allowed sequence going to tie into Lionel Messi. England, 4 goals scored, 0 conceded in the knockout. Diego Maradona, Diego Dimachi 40. The Pope is Dimachi 40. France, 3 goals, 1 allowed. France, 3 goal, 2 allowed when England scored the opening goal. hard to say who is going to score for England here. I just want to. I don't think Harry Kane scored today. Let me see. Harry Kane did. They would need him to score again. Harry Kane international goals. Let's check it out. Let's see how many he has. Is Kane suddenly back for the Golden Boot? His 53rd goal happening against Mbappe in France. Mbappe is Gematria 53. Harry Kane's going to score. We could see Mbappe knocked out of the Golden Boot. We could see Harry Kane right back in the race for the World Cup Golden Boot. So that's very interesting. France have 9 goals and 4 allowed in the World Cup so far. It is Argentina. When they win the World Cup, Messi's going to have a 9-4 knockout record. So that's 9 goals and 5 allowed when England go up 1-0. Les Bleus is Gematria 95, new champion. Argentina, Inglaterra is Gematria 95. So that is remarkable in itself. Now, if England win 4-1, it's State of Qatar. That is Gematria of 143. That's 14 goals and 3 allowed for England. If they win exactly 2-1 for the English. Two to one. That's 7 goals scored. Let's see here. So England France supplier meetings. Let's see here. It's so 3-1. It's 5-1. It's 6-1. 6-2. We see a lot of 62 with Diego Maradona with France's last game against Poland. And then that's 7 goals scored and 2 allowed with the World Cup final on a 72-day numerology. 12/18 of 2022 gives us 73. And England plus 38 goal differential before a semifinal appearance against Portugal. It's Portugal, that's Gematria 38. England would close the gap on the points right here. Be England's 33rd win all-time in the World Cup to defeat France. The next winner of the World Cup is going to go 3-3 in the final. France with their 21st loss over at Qatar. It is Qatar that is Gematria of 21. Gareth Southgate. Gareth is Gematria 59. It'd be 5 goals scored and 9 allowed for France in the World Cup. It'd be 3 goals and 2 allowed for France. Gareth Southgate is Gematria 67. It's let's see here. France allowing their 82nd goal against England. England can make the final 82 days after the day that the Society of Jesus was founded, the Jesuit order. That ties into the birthday of the Jesuit Pope before the final against the St. George's flag for George Bergoglio. When they jump ahead. maybe 2-1, maybe 2-1 for England because the Champs and Southgate are very pragmatic. Exactly 2-1 probably. If I had to anticipate what the score is going to be, England by winning the match, 5 goals scored, 1 allowed. Lionel Messi's to match at 51, 13 goals, 2 allowed. That is 5 goals in the knockout, 1 allowed when they defeat France. So when England jump ahead, it's going to really improve their ability to follow through. And their last meeting against France occurred in the '82 World Cup. France allowing their 82nd goal against England. They just can't beat England in the World Cup. England just gets the better of the French in the World Cup. Its last final in 1966, they played against France along the way, and this means Gareth Southgate can have a 82nd match in this World Cup. If France lose 2-1, they're the defending champion of the 21st World Cup. Yeah, it's a very, very interesting setup we have over here. Nothing to add in particular. Maybe Mbappe score possibly. Who knows if he does? That's 3 wins for France and 2 losses. Gareth is to match at 32. And then of course England. That's 4-1-0. 5 matches, 4 wins. We could see a 6-match, 5-win scenario right here.